guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, thank you for joining the Jasmine Show. It's your girl Jazz coming to you live and direct with another video. So as you can see in the title, this video is going to be 50 facts about me. It was really hard coming up with 50 facts, but I did it. I was notified that I was supposed to ask people what facts they want to know about me, but I didn't. But that's okay. That's probably why I made it was like hard though. But it's even better that I did it all on my own. It's even more special now that I'm just giving it to y'all straight off the dome. Technically not straight off the dome because I had to write them 50 facts down. I was not going to be remembering that. And if you can, kudos to you, but my brain is not like that. Maybe in the past my brain could do it, but as a college student, as a growing adulting, child, this memory is going away most of the time, like all the time. Now I've been having to put like sticky notes, reminders in my phone, all that, sticky notes on my mirror. Like, I don't know what's going on. Part of adulting, I guess. But that's off topic. Anywho, this video was inspired by, you know, one of those like Instagram quote or advice pages that they have like those slides. Well, on one of the slides it had like YouTube video ideas, and as a YouTuber, and if you're a YouTuber too, you can understand what I'm saying, that is such thing as video block. There's writer's block and there's video block too. So I get a lot of video block because I don't like to bite off of people. I try to be unique. I try to come up with other things. But sometimes that's not really possible with YouTube because almost everybody kind of does the same thing. So, yeah, I didn't want to bite off of people. And I also don't want to put out videos that my subscribers or my audience do not want to see, or I know they won't enjoy. That's why I do, like, I ask questions on Instagram, Snapchat, and just ask like what would my subscribers or people in general want to see from me, and I try to my best to deliver it. So this video is also just gearing up, this video, and I'm pretty sure the next video, I'm deciding when, if this is gonna, the next, chill out, I'm deciding if the next video is going to like follow right after this. It's all about scheduling at this point. But if so, then both of them are gearing up just to be placeholders, so I'm not away for a long time for the big video that I have coming up in about a few months. So I just don't want to be inactive now that I have like time on my hands. I'm out of school for summer. I just want to be productive. I just want to give as much videos as I can. So I didn't want to make this intro very long because I don't know if this video is going to be long, but if so, I don't want it to be too long. So I'm just going to wrap this up and get this video popping and rolling. But before we do, make sure you like, comment if you want, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can get and stay informed for all future videos. And without further ado, we're just going to get it rolling and going. See you in the next slide. Okay, fact number 1, my zodiac sign is a Scorpio. My birthday is November 4th. I am a Scorpio. Yes. Fact number 2, I'm a dog mom. I am a dog mom. What did I say? I am a dog mom to an 11-month-old. He will be 1 in June, actually, next month. I'm forgetting my baby's birthday. Okay, fact number 3. Are these a little short? They're not gonna be that short because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be going into detail about some of these things, so they're not gonna be too short. Okay, fact number 3, I'm from Greenville, North Carolina. Fact number 4, I hate vegetables and I'm more of a fruit person. I've never been a vegetable fan. Like, I'll eat them, I guess, occasionally, but they're not like, you will never really catch me eating vegetables like that. You really will catch me eating fruit, like, a lot. I love fruit. Okay, fact number 5, my favorite color is purple. Actually, fun fact, when I lived in North Carolina and when I used to live in Savannah, Georgia, my whole room was purple. Like, purple pillow, purple walls, I mean, everything. Like, even as a little kid, I was a fan of Barney because he was purple. Like, I love purple. And my house right now, like, my apartment doesn't have a lot of purple. I mean, it got some hints of purple, but it's mainly, like, bluish. So, you know. Okay. Fact 6, I'm spoiled. My mom told me to include this. I don't even know if occasionally she watches my videos, but if you have my Instagram, when I asked, like, okay, what videos does somebody, like, do y'all want to see? She was like, 50 things, and I'll start with the first fact, you're spoiled. Like, putting me on blast like that. But, I mean, she is right, I am. But I'm humble. Like, I don't go around saying I'm spoiled this, I'm spoiled that. I'm one of the most humblest people you'll ever meet. I don't like to talk about stuff like that. When people like to talk to me about stuff like that, like, oh, you know, you have a big house, you have all this, blah, blah, blah. It's like, it's nice, but at the same time, like, I don't really like to talk about it because I don't want to brag, and I never want to brag because anything like that, God can easily take away from you. Like, when you think it can never be you, it could easily be you. So I don't want to brag. Yes, I'm thankful and I'm blessed for it, but I just don't like to talk about it I just don't like to talk about, like, money and materialistic things a lot with my friends that I have. It's just, that's not me. I guess that's, like, bonus facts thrown in there. But, yeah. Okay, fact number 7, I have one brother. Yep, one sibling. Fact number 8, I used to be a cheerleader, and I used to take it so serious. Like, you could not tell me that I wasn't a cheerleader. I don't even know. I think I was like maybe 3 when I put my first cheerleading uniform on. Because in North Carolina, they have this school, East Carolina University. And because I grew up basically there, that you cannot tell me that I was not going to be an ECU cheerleader. Like, you couldn't tell me at all. I had the uniform and everything. I might put the photo up. I might. But, yeah. And then my middle school days, yeah, I was a cheerleader. So, that was fun for a while. Then I grew up. So, fact number 9, I love scary movies, but I do not do haunted houses. It's not funny, but it kind of is. So when I lived in Savannah, my dad took my brother and I to a haunted house. Like, this was our first time going to a haunted house. And we had to be 11, 12, somewhere around there. 11 or 12, somewhere around there. And when I went in, the girl popped out in front of me and I hit her in the face. Like, I smacked her. And so, enough where her nose bled. She had an injury. And it was like, now you have to think, like, 11 or 12, I was kind of up there. So, she was level with me. Like, I was tall. She was up there with me. And it was a quick, like, whoop. Like, not even a boom. So, yeah, long story short, I ended up getting banned. Like, I couldn't go back. I was not allowed to come back because I caused injury to one of their employees. So, yeah, I don't do haunted houses. I don't do pop-ups. I don't like things popping out in front of me. But I'll watch a scary movie all day. Any day, I'll watch it. But if it comes to me being a part of something scary like that, miss me with it because I'm not doing it. Fact number 10, my fave cartoon show is Tom and Jerry. It will always be Tom and Jerry. I remember the days my mom used to put it on TV all the time, and I just, like, instantly fell in love with it. Like, I know for a fact it always used to calm me down. Like, if you put Tom and Jerry on, best believe I'm going to sit down and watch it. So, yeah. My throat got a little dry. All right. Fact number 11. I love to read. I love to read books. Mainly Wattpad. And if you don't know what Wattpad is, it's like this app where people write stories. I don't want to say they're not real authors, because some real authors do post stuff up there, because some of those, like, in the descriptions, they read like Nobel Prize or whatever, something like that. But I mainly like reading them, like, and it's an online app, so I mainly like reading online stuff. They're really interesting. There's some really talented people on that app, really. Okay. Fact number 12, I'm 19 years old. My last teen year, oh my God, like, I can't even wrap my head around it. Actually this year, yeah, I will never be a teenager again after this. Crazy. Can't believe I said I really wanted to grow up, because growing up is not that fun as other people made it look when I was younger, so yeah. Fact number 13, I'm a sophomore in college. I'm officially a sophomore in college. Your girl is done being a freshman, and I'm in my last year of my associate's degree. And then once I become a junior and a senior, then that will be my bachelor year. And then I'll have my associates and bachelors. I feel like there's going to be a lot of bloopers in this, because I just can't talk for some reason. I don't know. Alright. 14. I'm allergic to peanuts and peanut butter. I learned I was allergic when I had a babysitter, and I forgot what age I was. Probably like 7 or 6, somewhere around there. And this was, I had a babysitter, and it was Halloween, I remember. And she was the type that, like, she was kind of, I wouldn't say strict, but she was like, you can't eat candy till you eat something, like dinner or lunch, whatever it was. And she made me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And I never had one before then. Like, I never was a big fan of jelly either, or never thought about eating peanut butter. So that was my first time, and bad luck me, my tongue started to itch, and my throat literally felt like it was on fire and going to close up. Like, it just was so uncomfortable and so painful that I was just like, no. And so I tried to, like, rinse my mouth out with water and stuff like that. But as the more like I kept like eating it or whatever, it was like, no. So then I found out I'm allergic. So yeah, and I'm not disappointed in it, because I even hate the smell of peanut butter. I cannot stand the smell of it. I obviously can't stand the taste of it. Like, I do not feel bad about being allergic from it. I really don't. Fact 15, I'm a type 1 diabetic. I'm pretty sure I've said that like plenty of times. Also too, if you've never watched that video, I have a video about me talking about diabetes and what the signs to look out for. So if you've never watched it, I will paste something up here for you to see, so you can go to it when you see it on my channel. Moving on. Fact 16, I'm an overthinker. My type of brain that I have, like, I have a brain that it will make me literally like overthink the simplest things. And also too, like, bonus little fact, it could add on to this, I feel like I'm a perfectionist. Like, I always want things to be perfect. I always like things to go my way. I always like structure. I like planning ahead. I don't like not knowing what's like gonna happen with my life. I don't like knowing that. I always try to plan accordingly or ahead. So yes, I'm an overthinker. The type of brain I have, it literally, if I want to know something, it'll literally put 2 and 2 together itself and get 4 sometimes, or I'll put 2 and 2 together and I'll get 16 and I'll be wrong. But that's just how my brain is. 9 times out of 10, I'm right though. Like, I'm right. 9 times out of 10, I'm right. Like, I could be CSI investigator. Like, if I want to find out something, I'm gonna find out. And sometimes it just falls right into my lap. So yeah. 17, I'm a social butterfly, and I'm kind of an old soul. Like, I I've been told ever since I was young that I was very mature for my age. I always loved to hang out with older people. Like, I never really liked hanging out with people my age. I've always wanted to be around adults or, you know, my older cousins when I was younger, just because I feel like, you know, I could resonate with them better than my age group, I guess. So yeah, I've always been an old soul, and I've always been a social butterfly. I have no problem putting myself out there. I have no problem starting a conversation. I'm not shy. I'm not any of that. So, yep. Let's see. Fact 18. I meditate often. I really started doing it more often than, probably, I would say, months ago, just because I felt like another bonus, like I told y'all, like this will be like bonus stuff involved into it too. I get stressed super easily. Like, I stress very easily, especially as a college student, as a dog mom, a puppy mom, really, because he's still a puppy. He's about to be 1. So, yeah, stuff like that. And meditation, I found, really helps me to just align my chakras again and just, you know, just release all that negative energy and just focus on the inside of calming down and opening up my mind again to positivity. So I do meditate often. Fact 19, my favorite soda is Sprite. And I could just throw in a little bonus thing. My favorite juices, I would have to say, would be grapefruit juice. I know a lot of people don't like it, but it's bitter, but it's also pretty sweet. So like, I love it. I don't know why. But the fruit, I can't really eat the fruit without putting sugar in it. It's weird. I don't know why. But I can really drink the like juice that come in like the bottle. Like, no problem. I like apple juice as well. Apple juice is better than orange juice. Don't at me. I said what I said. If you think different, then you are bonkers. I'm just playing. You're entitled to your opinion, but no, for real. Alright. Fact number 20. I have a big sweet tooth. I love sweets. I'm 50-50 with sour stuff. I can handle it, but the only thing I don't like about sour stuff is like sometimes that like scratches the roof of your mouth and then your tongue be burning too. Just who got time for that? So, but I have a big sweet tooth, and I feel like I get it from my dad because my dad loves like a bunch of sweets too. So yeah, I get it from him. Fact 21. I've had 3 surgeries my whole life. My first surgery was removing my tonsils, and that was when I was in 3rd grade. I think that's called tonsillectomy, something like that. But yeah, I removed my tonsils because I kept getting strep throat, and as a diabetic, it was really harming me, like messing up my blood sugars, and just basically being out of school and being sick all the time. Like, that was just not okay. So I just decided to remove them. My second surgery ever was a Salesian surgery, and if you don't know what a Salesian is, if you know what a sty is, then it's basically, a Salesian is basically a sty that hardens, and the only way you can get rid of it is surgery. Like, it's hardened, it's not going to go anywhere unless you get surgery. Now, if you have a sty, you know, you could put heat on it. I've heard you could put a potato on top of it. But my problem was I didn't catch it fast enough. Like, I didn't catch it fast enough at all. So I got styes like in middle school because, you know, that middle school phase of I want to try out makeup, and then I'm thinking I'm wiping it off really good, and apparently I'm not. So then it clogged up my pores, and then I had them on both eyes. So yes, I've had Salesian surgery. They've been removed, and I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know if they can grow back. I'm pretty sure they can, but the only time I've ever worn makeup like that like serious heavy makeup like I was trying to do for middle school was like modeling. And even then, I've learned my lesson. I scrubbed the heck out of my face after those all the time. And then my third one, I don't know if I can count that as surgery, but I guess you can. The wisdom teeth. I had 3 out of 4. Lucky. I just held up 4. 3 out of 4. And lucky me, because my dentist said that normally people have 4, so I only had 3, and I think 2 of them were impacted, which meant like it would be easier to take it out. But that pain was like, the healing process was so annoying. Like, I couldn't eat what I wanted. I had to be eating ice cream the whole time, and always having to rinse it with the special thing. It was too much. But yeah, I've had 3 surgeries my whole life. 22, I sprained, and this is all in the same year, by the way. I sprained my right ankle in track. And the funny thing about that is, like, I was walking the hallway with like one of my old friends. We're not friends anymore, but I was walking the hallway with her. And I remember just being like so exhausted from the conditioning and training. I was just like, I'll get an injury or whatever. Like, that's a joke, but I mean, God was like, yeah, careful what you wish for. I'm about to make it happen. And I sprained it in track. And so then when I went to like the doctor or whatever, they basically were saying like what I already knew, diabetes. I told y'all there's gonna be some bloopers. I cannot talk. Diabetics have sensitive bones, like they have weak bones, so they can easily break or fracture or whatever. So yeah, they advised me not to run track again, so I didn't. And then that same year, I fractured my left ankle by my cousin running over my foot with my grandmother's car. Now, the story about that is he just got his license, and my mom, when was this? Like 2018? Somewhere in the past. Somewhere. And my mom has this rule that, like, when any of us just get our license, like, nobody's allowed in the car until, like, they've had their license for, like, a year or 2. So my grandma wanted to just, I don't know, didn't feel like driving us to school that morning. So she was like, Javon has his license, let him drive. So me, I was unsure still, but I was like, I'm just gonna sit in the back thinking that would make me safer. So I sit in the back, we end up at school, and he parks the car, and then I hop out, and I go to grab my book bag, and I feel like this weight on it. So I'm like, it happened so fast, and I'm like, what the heck is that? And the tire was on my ankle. So I was like saying, you're on my leg, you're on my ankle, you're on my ankle. And he didn't hear me, and he just kept rolling the wheel and rolling the wheel. And I had open-toe shoes on too. I had Chacos on, if you know what those are, the Jesus sandals, whatever, with the buckles. Yeah, I had those on. So the buckle was like, I could literally feel it like piercing my skin. And so he finally heard me and got off, like rolled right off of it, like after rolling on, had to roll off. And it was just so excruciating. So I was like literally crying, and this is in front of the school, like 7 a.m. in the morning at school. Everybody in the parking lot is like looking at me like, what the heck? So I called my mom, and she's mad because obviously they broke the rules. And so we had what's it called, a trainer? Yeah, a trainer, like physical therapist at the high school that I went to. And so I went there with the help of my cousin, because he was mainly putting all my weight on myself, helping me. You're supposed to make me put my weight on you, but whatever. So he took me there, and I didn't have to take my shoe off, like, for the physical therapist to look at it and be like, yeah, no, you need to go to the hospital, because apparently it was so swollen. And I was like, dang, like, he didn't even have to take my shoe off. So, because it was even like sore to touch. Like, I didn't want anybody to touch it at all. So I went to the nurse, and well, they got me a wheelchair, and then I went to the nurse, and the nurse like took my shoe off because she was gonna put ice on it. And once I saw it with the shoe off, it was swollen to the teeth. I mean, swollen, red, just looked angry at me. So she put ice on it and told me to elevate it, and she called my mom. So my mom picked me up, drove me to the hospital, and I couldn't even, like, I still couldn't walk, so they had to wheel me into the hospital. The people at the front desk are asking, like, you know, what happened? They feel sorry for me. And I was like, I got run over. Like, my foot got run over. And they were laughing like it was a joke. And I was like, I mean, I get it's not every day you hear that, but I was like, no, I'm for real. Like, he ran over my foot. Like, my cousin ran over my foot. And so then they put me into the little scanning room, and just to see like what the damage was. And I really was worried about my piggies. I really was worried about my toes, because I was like, oh my gosh, I know he didn't, like, you know, roll on them, but that's what I really was worried about, like broken toes. So she scanned it, and she was like, if he went a little more over to the right, I think she said, then it would have been broken completely, but it was just fractured. You just fractured the bone. They just saw like a little crack. So I got put in a boot for a week, and then I didn't really wear the boot like I was supposed to. Like, I sometimes would just take it off and just hop around the house, and that wasn't good. So I just took that boot off because it was so hot. Like, I hated the boot so much. It was so hot. And they gave me crutches, and I hated crutches because they hurt your arms. No matter if you put the little rags underneath, they still hurt. So I went back to check, like, they checked how I'm walking, and I thought I'd be able to fool them, like, oh, look at my normal walk. And that doctor was quick to be like, now I'm about to put you in a brace. So I had to wear a brace for a week. And then I did that like I was supposed to, because it wasn't as hot as a boot. Because a boot, your foot is like in that pillowy light cushion thing inside, and it's hot. Like, it's real hot. So to this day, I still have to wear a brace, like if I exercise or do something that I know is going to be like strenuous. Is it strenuous? I think I said it right. On my ankle. But yeah, that's the story with that. So fact number 23, I'm a very giving person. I feel like I'm very nice. I love to help people out. I just have a giving heart. I just can't help it. I love being helpful. I love it. So fact 24, I don't like for people to touch my face. I just can't stand it. Like, even my boyfriend doesn't really touch my face, and I feel like it's not because I have to tell him. I just feel like we just don't, like, I mean, he'll occasionally, like, you know, cradle it or touch it or whatever, but I just don't do a bunch of like, oh, let me feel. I don't let random people feel it either. Like, I don't even let family members. I don't. The only person I really would trust to like touch my face in a way where it's like, okay, they're not gonna, because I just feel like, okay, with people's hands, you're putting dirt on my face, and I don't want dirt on my face because you could break out like that. And I've never had that problem with breakouts. Like, never. God, it's like really hot. And so, sorry, I had to tie my hair up. It's getting real hot. And so, yeah, I just don't like people touching my face. Like, I only really trust my mom to do that because I know she's not gonna dirty up my face. As clean as both nice nasty as we are, we're clean freaks, like with hands and stuff like that. I don't play that. So, yep. Fact 25, I hate Zaxby's. I'm probably gonna get a lot of hell for this, but I really cannot stand Zaxby's. Like, I just cannot eat it. I don't like it. The last time I went, they burnt my chicken nuggets, chicken fingers, whatever, and I said, ooh, no. That's it. So, fact 26, my favorite fast food is either McDonald's or Sonic's. I love McDonald's or Sonic's. Fact 27, my favorite food type to eat is Chinese and Italian. Fact 28, I don't get along with females all the time. And that's, I don't know why. I just feel like for me, it's really hard for me to click with females right off the bat because, and this may sound like really like self-centered, but I'm not trying to be self-centered. It's just always there's some motive. Like there's always like underlying static. Like I'm all for women empowerment, all for like all women lifting each other up, but some women just don't think like that. Some women just always are trying to be better than the next woman. Like the only person I'm trying to be better than is the past me. The past me. That's it. Like, so some females just want undercover static and competition, and I'm not for that. So I don't get along with a lot of females. So, fact 29. When I was little, when it rained, and I know I can't be the only one that thought this. When it rained, I thought God was crying. I know. I thought he was. I thought he was. It's okay. I know I'm not the only one who thought that. Fact 30. I like to shop online better than in person because I hate trying on stuff. Like I literally hate trying on stuff. When my mom used to buy me clothes and come home and be like, try this on, I used to literally like dread it. I hate it so much. I'd rather just buy it online, get that medium, and call it a day. And if it doesn't fit, I never return it. Like I never return something online. I never do that. If anything, I keep it if someone needs a gift and I know they can wear it. Like for example, like I bought shoes that I couldn't wear online, and I ended up giving them to one of my friends for her birthday. So it works out, you know? So, fact 31, I hate bugs, rodents, and reptiles. I don't do hamsters, rats, snakes, none of that. Flies, mosquitoes, none of that. I hate it. Fact 33, I want to be a divorce attorney when I get older. I did want to be a prosecutor attorney at first, but that job is a little dangerous, only because I've just heard of some stories that are just really just extreme of some people, you know, being a prosecutor attorney and for like criminals and stuff, and then that criminal's family sends death threats to families and stuff like that, and I don't want my family or me being in jeopardy when I get older. So with a divorce attorney, I feel like that's a lot more, yes, there's drama because somebody's getting divorced, but it's not anything really extreme, I don't think. And somebody's always getting divorced, so I'm gonna get paid, I'm gonna get moolah, okay? So fact 34, I'm not a big fan of seafood. I don't completely hate it, but the only seafood I really would eat is like crab and shrimp. I've never had crawfish, and I don't think I ever want to try it. I don't do oysters, not that. I really would just do, I've never had lobster. I thought I heard something, sorry. I don't do lobster. Okay, fact 35, I am 5'8", so I guess you could say I'm either average height or tall. Hold on. Fact 36, I used to be a model, and if you didn't see that video and you would like to know more about that, I'll put that up so you can see what the thumbnail looks like on the on my channel if you want to go look for it. Fact 37, I have 2 tattoos, but I want 7 in all. My first tattoo, I got it on my 18th birthday. Well, a few days after my 18th. I think, actually, no, a day. My bad. It says T1D for type 1 diabetic. And then my other one, let's see if y'all can see it. It's in Arabic, and it means God is within me. You read it that way. And so, yep, but I want 7 in all. So, yeah. Fact 38, I have a love-hate feeling for kids. I like, I know for me, I feel like I'm not that good of a babysitter. It depends on the age. Like, okay, a baby, 50-50. Babies seem to like me. Mainly boy babies instead of like girl babies. I don't know why. But like little toddlers, I just don't like the talking back. Cause once I have to keep saying and no, you bad, and I'ma just be like, I'ma accept it. You can do whatever. So yeah, I have a love-hate feeling for kids. Sometimes it's love, sometimes it's hate. But I feel like I won't feel like that with my child. I know I won't. So yeah. Fact 39, I drive a Jeep. Yes, I love my baby. I still haven't named it, believe it or not. And I've had it for, I think, 2 years now. So, 2 years or a year? 2 years, I think. But yeah, I still haven't named it yet. Alright, fact 40, I take my hair and skin routines very seriously. Another fact, I cannot do hair. I can twist, but I cannot braid. I can't do hair. Like, I can't. And hopefully I'll learn one day, but I can't do hair. So I get my hair done every Thursday. When my mom did my hair before, like, me going to my hairdresser. But I get my hair done every Thursday. And for my skin routines, I take them very seriously. And if you want to know more about those and my steps, my nighttime and my daytime routine is on my channel. So I will put that up there too for you guys to see. So you can see what it looks like on my channel if you want to go look at it. Fact 41, I'm Cherokee and West Indian. Fact 42, my eyebrows are naturally thick and arched. I got blessed with really good eyebrows. I want to say I'm the only one, like, women in the family. I know, I can't really say that big, but I know, like, my mom, she has thin eyebrows, and I didn't get them from her. But yeah, my eyebrows are naturally arched and thick, and they get real thick. Like, I gotta go get them waxed pretty soon, though. I gotta stay on top of that. But yeah. Fact 43, my natural hair color is dark brown, not black. I cannot stress this enough. My hair has never been black. 9 times out of 10, word of advice, 9 times out of 10, if you want to know what somebody's real hair color looks like, look at their eyebrows. My eyebrows are dark brown. Like, 9 times out of 10. Now, some people, if they dye their hair, they dye their, like, eyebrows too. But I my hair now is highlighted, so I don't want to take it down because it's hot. But, I mean, well, I guess I can show it. If you can really, I don't even think y'all really see it like that. But yeah, well, yeah, highlight it. So, yep. Fact 44, my eyes are dark brown and not black. I cannot stress that enough either. Some people thought my eyes were black, and my eyes have never been black. They're dark brown as well. When the sunlight hits it, you'll see it. So, yep. Fact 44, oh, I already said that. Fact 45, my dog's name is Milo, and he's sleeping right now. Thank God, because he hates when I do videos. Fact 46, I'm bad with punctuality, like timing. I try my best, but I always, like, my skincare routines, my showers, all of that, they take a long time. Like, I won't even say a long time, but it's just like, you know, I don't like feeling rushed. I always say you can't rush perfection. Like, I can't rush my skincare routine. I take that time very seriously. I can't rush my shower. I take that very seriously too. So, yeah, I'm working on it though. 47, I hate airplanes / flying. Like, I just don't like the fear that you're in no control up there. Like, I mean, if you're basically under the control of gravity in the plane, like, the plane goes down, boom, then what? Like, you did. So, no, I don't like planes or flying. I really don't. 48, I love chocolate. Now, I don't really like chocolate candy like that. I'll eat it, but I mean, like, I like chocolate cake, chocolate milkshakes, chocolate ice cream, but like Hershey Kisses and stuff like that, M&M's, I'll occasionally eat that, but like I still like love chocolate, but not that much. Alright, fact 49. Oh my god, we're almost done. Fact 49, I'm a great listener and advice giver. In my opinion, I feel like I am, and in my other friends' opinions, because sometimes they call me like Dr. Phil and Oprah or whatever. But I really do pride myself on being a good listener and advice giver when they want it. I don't really like adding my 2 cents unless it's, you know, on it or I'm asked for it. But yeah, I really pride myself on being a good listener because some people need that, and I know a lot of people, you know, especially if it's somebody who they don't vent a lot and they're taking a chance on you, so like why not be a good listener? So yeah. And the last fact, number 50, I'm fashionable / stylish. Yeah, I could post some of my fits up here too just to prove it, but I'm just playing. But I am gonna post some of my pics up here. I've always been into fashion and style. That's why I guess like I went into modeling as well. I always liked getting prissy. I'm a very prissy girl. I love dressing up. Now sometimes I'll switch it up and be like, you know, tomboyish if I want to, but mostly I'm for the heels and the lip gloss and the hoops and all that. So yeah, that was the last one. This video wasn't that long actually. I don't know, it might be a little long to y'all. That is the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe again, and hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date for the next video. This was really fun. I really enjoyed, and I hope you guys got to know a little bit more about me. Let me know if y'all want me to do a part 2 of this, and I'll probably give you a little more if you want to know more about me. But yeah, this was fun, and I will definitely be posting again pretty soon, so look out for that. And that's all I have to say, and I'm out.